Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about resisting life. My name is Laika and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching and coming in. Hello. It's a safe space. Today we're going to be talking about resisting life. And I feel like this can go to different certain extents, like how you feel, how you think life should go, and the expectations you put onto life. Try to avoid the feelings that come with traumatic experience that happen in life. And I feel like the more I try to run and resist, I made it even worse for myself. Not like you suppressing your feelings means it's just gone. It's gonna come back up. It's gonna trigger, some trigger is gonna come back up and you're gonna have the same reaction. And I felt like instead of running away from how I feel all the time, I took time to just sit in that feeling and just let the feeling pass. And I'd let myself be angry, sad, whatever it may have been, and I just let myself sit in the feeling instead of constantly trying to run away from the feeling of life, and just really feeling those feelings out instead of trying to always run. But hey, I just wanted to add a little bit of a tidbit. You know I'm always popping in, guys, but this part is for the overthinkers. Come to the front, please. Instead of trying to, this is not only for the overthinkers, but it's for people that also rationalize or try to solve and consistently find solutions to the way that they're feeling instead of just letting themselves feel. Like a lot of the times I caught myself being sad and I'm like, okay, how do I make myself not be sad? How do I try to figure out why I'm sad and find the root to that sadness? And I can be aware that I'm sad, and that could just be enough. And instead of trying to find a solution to my sadness, how about I just allow myself to feel my sadness? And I think with people that rationalize or overthink how they feel, it just feeds into the feeling even more. And not only that, you never really actually get to feel the feeling because you're constantly feeding it like thoughts like, oh, I want to stop feeling like this, or how do I fix this, or how do I stop being sad? And then you still feel the sadness. And I feel like the most important things people forget is that you need to feel, like you literally need to feel your feelings. Not all of the time you need to figure them out or solve them. They're not something that you solve or a solution that you can rationalize. You just need to allow yourself to feel this way so it can go. You're not going to permanently feel this way. You might feel this way for a certain amount of time. And I'm not saying, I'm not you. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is you need to allow yourself to fully feel the feeling, fully feel that sadness, and be able to also let that sadness go when it's time. You feel me? That's one of my main takeaways for people that do overthink and rationalize their emotions all the time. Allow yourself to deeply feel that without, and like, how do I figure out how to find a solution to the way I feel? Like maybe I need to do this and I'll feel better. And if I just distract myself, no, you're just aiding in more repression trying to find a solution. You think you're helping yourself by trying to distract yourself from feeling that feeling. Instead, you're just avoiding it even more, which just makes the feeling grow even stronger, because even when you're unconsciously suppressing stuff, it's like it's gonna come back even stronger anyways. So instead of trying to rationalize and find a solution just for the same feeling to come back up, just allow yourself to feel the feeling the very first time. And it's not gonna be easy. Feelings do come in waves, so I'd say every time you do feel that emotion, you get better at handling how that feels instead of constantly trying to find a solution to it. Like I said, just allow yourself to feel it in your body and just stay and breathe in that sadness and that anger and that frustration. Like that's part of being human. So that's my tidbit for this part. But yeah, overthinkers, this is just something to not think about. if you feel me, not think about it. This can go for a lot of things. When you resist life and make it harder for yourself, you can think out this huge, well thought out detailed plan, and you think, I'm gonna go buy this plan, and then all of a sudden you have to pivot and change your life, and you think, why am I all of a sudden, I've been going by this detailed plan and nothing is going as planned? Probably because that plan that you have well detailed and planned out is just isn't the way it's supposed to go for you. Instead of trying to control everything in life. Release the flow of life instead. Let life happen for you. Let life unfold for you. Times we think a lot of life is outside of ourselves, and we continue on this hamster wheel and this chasing, and we're getting nothing out of it really, and we're not really serving our purpose to things that we want to do, because we're going in the opposite direction of what's actually for us. And I think instead of trying to do things this way, or just okay, let me give an example. You know how you're watching somebody's group presentation or project at school, and then they pull out with this big Canva piece. You're like, they shit fire. They got the best Canva template. They got all the details mapped out. It looks so nice. It looks so glamorous, right? And the teacher's like, extra points for detail. And then you start looking at your presentation like, damn, I should have probably added extra points to mine. Like, theirs look way different from mine, like, you know? And I think that's how life is when you look at other people's lives and you start thinking, dang, I must not be doing enough. You feel me? I'm not going hard enough. When you see these people on social media living completely different lives from yours, you start thinking something must be wrong with my life. I must not be moving as fast as everybody else, because everybody else got this success and I'm just seem to be running behind on this so-called success and large sums of money. But really, why are people achieving what they're achieving? Are you achieving what you're achieving because you see other people having this grand, lavish lifestyle? You don't know what people did to get to that point, and not only that, you don't even know if that's really for you. Like, we all want beautiful, nice, lavish things, but we got to think about, what is that lavish item, that lavish thing gonna really get me? It's gonna make me happy. And instead of trying to chase and put yourself on this hamster wheel, trying to beat and win everybody else at the race they plan, how about focus on the race that you're playing? Are you even in the right lane? Are you even in the right lane? So I'm just saying, instead of worrying about how fast, damn, like, she pretty far, I need to catch up. Worry about your lane. Stop worried about everybody else. Not only that, worried about what your lane is, and stop adding resistance trying to keep up. You straining yourself trying to get to that bag. You like, I gotta get to this money. I got to get to this bag. I got to. Okay, I wanted to add a little something to this part. I wanted to say that there's nothing wrong with wanting to build a sense of stability for yourself. If anything, that's everything absolutely that I want for you. Build that sense of stability. But I'm saying, like, you ever heard the song by Miley Cyrus, The Climb, where she's like, I can almost see it. But she says, it's not about how fast I get there. It's not about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Okay? It's not about what's waiting on the other side. And it's not about how fast you get there. But just know you're going to get there, and it's the journey that genuinely matters. And that's all easier said than done. Trust me, the journey is tough. I know the journey is tough. But don't get so caught up in everybody else's journey that you forget your own journey, thinking that, oh, yours is supposed to look like theirs. Whole time, it's not supposed to. Yours is probably completely different. You're on a completely different time. They probably might be on that time and you might be on this time. Two completely different perspectives, two completely different realities. Stop trying to shape yours to somebody else's. Instead, think about what yours is. Think about what you want. Think about the pace that you're going, and be present in your own life instead of trying to think, oh, my life needs to look like that. Putting yourself on this hamster wheel of like, oh, I gotta get it. What's the rush? Because if you gotta work this hard at this point, baby, I'm gonna tell you right now, it just ain't for you. It just isn't for you. You don't need to force anything in life that much. If anything, if you forcing something in life that much for you, trying to live at other people's expectations and what their journey based off of, how they're going based off how their journey is going, baby, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. Like, genuinely, you gotta think about it. It's just something to think about. I just feel like there's no rush to put yourself in, because at that point it's not really for you. At least build and do something that's for you, instead of trying to think you're in this race and you're so behind than everybody else. No, you're right on time. And even then, if you feel like you're behind, maybe that's actually where you're supposed to be. Maybe you're gonna figure out something there and you're gonna bounce back 10 steps. Like, life isn't just this uphill road where you going up and you just keep going up. Like, stuff happens. People have to bounce back. People have had to take that break, had to take that pause. That one event that happened in life slowed you down and you ain't even see it coming. You have no control over that. You got to move with the ebbs and flow of life. And instead of trying to resist everything that happens to you so much, not only that, you resist life itself by trying to put an expectation on how you think it should be, instead of just allowing life to be, because you're trying to be in this race that everybody else in. Take yourself out of the game and really think, really evaluate. Am I really putting my intention and my energy into something that I really love and really love to do? Or not even that, just am I really putting my intention in the present moment and in myself? Because I'm too caught up with everybody else and everything and what they got going on. I know the world is hectic, but sometimes you need to take a little second and really breathe and, like, okay, am I really doing the things that I want to do? Am I really being intentional with what I want to do? Am I caught up and just too distracted in what really values and matters to me? And instead of trying to participate in this race, really think about your own lane. Because you can really get lost in the sauce trying to entertain and impress everybody else and trying to make your life look all glamorous like a Canva template, and think it's not enough because, oh, my life is bland, but it's still unique and just beautiful in its own way. So don't try to shape your life to what you see. That another thing about it, don't try to shape your life to what you see outside of you and on the internet, and when you log onto your phone and think and get dissatisfied with your own life and think it's not enough. Find more value in your life than what you see on Instagram and how they living, because you don't know what they did. Like I said, people lives be shady. So I stop paying too much attention to the internet and pay attention to your own life, because you know what's really happening in your own life. You don't know what people got going on at home. You don't know what people got going on underneath it all. So don't get caught up and don't get too distracted. And remember, your path is uniquely made for you and to you. So why would it matter about what anybody else got going on and how they doing it? You do it the way you do it. So don't get caught up in a rush, because you're not moving at the same pace that everybody else. God is putting you in this pace. Yeah. Relax, bro. And a lot of times what we're trying to give ourselves is a feeling of just happiness and satisfaction, when we could give it to ourselves right now when we take time to relax and not rush against the flow of life. Like, life going this way, you trying to go this way. Like, that's why life's slowing you down and you feel stagnant at most times, because you're chasing after things that don't really matter or value to you. And once that switches and you realize, dang, what I was actually chasing after isn't what I really want, you have to flip the whole thing over again and you got to start from the bottom. So please try to be humble with life, because life will humble you. Do not say, oh, I got to be in this position, be da-da-da-da. It's good to have goals for yourself and aim for those goals and achieve them. You will. But when you overexert yourself and use brute force to get to where you're going, you just mentally exhaust yourself at this race, and it's not even yours. You got to focus on your lane, the pace that you should be going, because the whole time you're supposed to be speed walking, and you probably trying to go max force like the track racer on that bitch. Like, dang, he's a professional track star. That's not you. You pacing. You get in there. Progress. Stop trying to race and beat everybody else, and God got something else for you to do, and you too busy worried about the lifestyle they trying to put on Instagram and think that you need to chase the same lifestyle, and the whole time that's not for you. It's just slowing you down and delaying you for what's really for you, because what's really for you will always be for you. So stop trying to resist every single thing that happens in life and think, I got to suppress this, I got to move forward and continue to push, push, push. Maybe that slowing down is exactly what you needed. Maybe you got to realize this plan is just not going the way I thought it was gonna go, but that shouldn't make me afraid to take the next step, because you know what? You gonna think it through as you take the steps to do it. So instead of fighting with life, just flow with life. Because once you start swimming in directions, moving at paces that other people are going, and trying to see, dang, they going to this direction, I should be going this direction, and it's just not for you, then it's just not for you. Stop trying to force some things that are just not for you and trying to control everything, because it just adds resistance. Stop trying to run away from feelings that you are meant to feel at this moment. You got to realize, what is this feeling teaching me, and why am I constantly comparing to this person and that person and how they live in? I need to focus on my lane, my vision, and that's all that matters to me. That's literally all that matters to me. It's not about, no, oh, you're gonna be this age trying to play catch up. I'd rather be playing catch up and being satisfied in what I'm doing than continue to break myself down to get to this point and I'm still not satisfied. I'm still not satisfied. I could have a short field of satisfaction because I achieved this thing, and it's gonna make me happy for a while, but at one point I'm gonna realize this is boring and I don't want to do it anymore, and maybe I'm gonna have to pivot, or maybe I do find that thing that satisfies me for the rest of my life because I love doing it. It doesn't matter what age I started at or what time I get to doing it. Maybe I needed to do it at 40. Maybe at 40 I was gonna be at my peak in it. So I think we need to take time. There's trees. Hug a tree, talk to a tree, sit on the ground, the air, breathe it, this life, live it, the tree, hug it. Breathe. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. I feel like we stress ourselves unnecessarily to try to do things like it's gonna happen. Like, I saw this TikTok, she was like, girl, you're stressing yourself out. You are stressing yourself out. It will get done. And I understand a lot of stuff. I'm not trying to neglect the fact that a lot of the world around us has a lot going on. Yes, that's a lot going on, but still take at least 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I know you got 5 minutes for yourself at the day, even in the shower. Like, just things will get done. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be, and what's for me will be for me. So I shouldn't hesitate or try to, I gotta do, relax. You like, do y'all know stress is the #1 black killer for women? Y'all gotta stop stressing y'all, especially black women. Stop stressing yourself out. Stop stressing yourself out. You gon' playing like that. I better stop playing. I'm not letting nothing in this life stress me out, okay, baby? You see me in this, sun. I don't play that. I may be stressed because I want it to happen for myself, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna kill myself trying to get it. I want to live my life happily and truthfully in who I am. And even though I get distracted and caught up in life, of course, because I'm a human being, of course I get distracted and caught up in life. Yes, I make mistakes, but that's exactly what life is. So I let myself calm down for a minute and know that things will happen the way they're supposed to happen. Me trying to have control over everything is not going to change the fact that the future always was going to be exactly what it's going to be. I can't control that. Like, the powers that be are going to be the powers that be, baby. What you thought isn't what you actually thought. The way you thought it wasn't going to go, you might get to the same destination in a different way, though. In a different way. So don't try to go by this detailed plan and stress yourself out that it's not going according to plan. That doesn't mean you're not going to accomplish. Just because this person's running faster and you're not running at that pace does not mean you're still not going to get to the same exact destination. At the end of the day gonna end, just like Lo said. So stop stressing yourself out. I wish this was a long video today, but it's really not. I just came out here to run my mouth per usual, and I'm gonna enjoy the sun, and I'm gonna breathe, and I'm gonna stay grounded and try to take this time and moment to appreciate where I'm at right now in life, and stop thinking about where I should be and how I should be doing things differently, and I should be at this level and I should be working towards getting to this level. And it's like, I will grow, I will continue to move and learn, and I shouldn't be worried so much about how's in the ins and outs, because it's gonna unfold the way life is gonna unfold. And like I said, the powers that be gonna be the powers that be, baby. trust, and have faith. And that's the big two main things that I could tell you. And have trust and faith in yourself, most importantly, not the things outside of you, because you're the one that's going to get you there. Know that every step you take can't be no mistake, because you are being guided. Anyways, you guys, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It is really hot outside. It is really hot outside. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Kisses. I love you guys. Bye.